What's up guys, this is Shan Heather, and in this video we are going to do a quick review of Acer Swift 3 laptop. We are going to talk about its design, performance, screen and all of its pros and cons. So let's start it. So first of all, let's talk about the hardware specs. Like any other laptop, Acer Swift 3 also comes in different configuration. The unit we got for the review purpose comes with the latest 8th generation i5 processor, NVIDIA GeForce MX 150 graphics card, 4GB RAM, 1TB storage, and all other things that you will find in other variants of Swift 3 as well. So now let's talk about the design of Acer Swift 3. Swift 3 is one of the most beautiful laptop currently available in its price segment. Nearly the whole body is made of aluminum and the brushed metal finish looks really nice and beautiful, giving a very premium look to the device. The only plastic you will find on Acer Swift 3 is around the screen and the hinge that connects the screen with the rest of the body. It is not the slimmest one in this price segment, but it is still slim enough to make it stand among the competition. It comes with lots of ports including HDMI port, USB Type-C port. There is 3.5mm jack provided as well. The only drawback is there is no RJ45 LAN port provided. So if you're one of those guys in need of a laptop with RJ45 port and you're going to get Acer Swift 3, then you will have to buy an adapter for this purpose. Acer Swift 3 also comes with an SD card reader, and there is a slot provided for locking your laptop for security purpose as well. There is a tiny fingerprint sensor provided right below the keyboard, and right below the screen you will find the Acer and Swift branding as well. In terms of design and build quality, Acer Swift 3 is one of the most premium looking laptop in its segment. The only drawback is that you will find a good amount of bezels around the screen, and the keyboard does not look as premium as rest of the body of Acer Swift 3. There is a webcam provided right above the screen, and just above it there is a ridge provided as well to open the lid, but the hinge is so stiff that you will always have to use two hands, one to hold and one to lift the screen. Talking about the hinge, it can rotate 180 degrees, but since Acer Swift 3 does not come with a touch screen, this feature is pretty useless. And now let's talk about the screen and display quality. Acer Swift 3 comes with 14-inch IPS display with full HD resolution. That is pretty average in its price segment. The viewing angles are very nice thanks to the IPS display. The maximum brightness is pretty good, but it is slightly lower than few of the laptops available in the same price segment. Also, you have to keep one thing in mind, that Acer Swift 3 screen is not a touch screen that you can find in some other models of other brands in the same price segment and configuration. So the overall viewing experience on Acer Swift 3 is going to be a good one. You must not expect a phenomenal one. Talking about the hardware, Acer Swift 3 comes with the latest 8th generation Core i5 Intel processor along with NVIDIA GeForce MX G50 GPU, 4GB RAM, 1TB storage, and all of these hardware specs contribute in the performance of the device. In our benchmarking test of Acer Swift 3, the score achieved was pretty good and a bit better than other devices with the same configuration and in the same price segment. Especially when we played some games on Acer Swift 3, the performance was good enough. Thanks to the NVIDIA GPU, Acer Swift 3 was capable of running the mid-range games at 60 FPS smoothly without any lagging or issue, and while playing high-end games it was around 25 to 30. So if you are a casual gamer, the performance of Acer Swift 3 is going to be pretty good for your needs, and you will be able to play most of the games without any lagging, frame drops or any kind of issue. Now talking about the regular usage, this is where I felt some issues with Acer Swift 3. It seems that there is memory management issue and 4GB RAM is not sufficient at all, especially when you are a multitasker. And the variant of Acer Swift 3 we got comes with an HDD instead of SSD. And you can also blame the HDD use on Acer Swift 3 for poor performance when you are doing multitasking. So it would be really great if Acer could provide a SSD in all variants of Acer Swift 3 for better performance and user experience. Now let's talk again something good about Acer Swift 3, and this time it is the battery life. The battery performance of Acer Swift 3 is really impressive. It is one of those laptops that can really survive morning to night at moderate usage without charging the laptop a single time. I was able to use it without charging from morning to evening for my regular usage. In our video playback test, the battery of Acer Swift 3 survived for nearly 10 hours, and that is really a nice performance. Even in the web browsing test, the performance of Acer Swift 3 was very impressive. It lasted around 11 hours in the web browsing test, but once you start doing more resource-hungry tasks like playing high-end heavy graphics game on Acer Swift 3, the battery performance reduces pretty fast, but that is very common as well. So if you're not going to play high-end heavy graphics game on your Acer Swift 3 all the time, then with moderate usage, it will give you one of the best battery life among any other laptops in its segment and even in high-end segments. The inclusion of fingerprint sensor on Acer Swift 3 is a good thing, but because of its small size, you will have some difficulty in using it. In my case, it was not able to detect my fingerprint correctly most of the time, and I had to use the PIN or password to unlock my device very frequently. Acer Swift 3 comes with two downward firing speakers at the bottom of the device, and there is nothing remarkable about it. The very first thing you will notice that the audio quality is pretty tinish coming out of the speaker of Acer Swift 3, and because of its location and position, the audio is getting muffled most of the time. Does not matter whether you are putting it on your lap or the desk, you won't be able to listen things clearly even at the highest volume. So you will have to use an earphone most of the time. The good thing is that the device comes with 3.5mm audio jack, so you can use your favorite headphone along with Acer Swift 3. But if you're one of those guys who rely mostly on the inbuilt speaker of the laptop, then you are going to get disappointment with the performance and quality of Acer Swift 3 speakers. The keyboard of Acer Swift 3 looks very nice because of different accent compared to rest of the body, but it does not look as premium as the rest of the body as well. One drawback of the Acer Swift 3 keyboard is that there is no backlit illumination provided. Also, the icons on the keys are a bit wrong or confusing. For example, the maximum brightness shows an empty sun and the lowest brightness key shows a totally filled sun. Talking about the touchpad, you will be happy with the performance of the touchpad on Acer Swift 3 because it's very accurate and it comes with Windows Precision drivers. So you will be able to do hand gestures to perform various tasks like zooming in and out on a web page or quickly switching the windows and tasks right from your touchpad. So overall, Acer Swift 3 is a nice laptop with lots of pros and a bit of cons as well. The design of Acer Swift 3 is really premium. It looks beautiful from every angle and the build quality is great as well. It comes with lots of slots and ports except the RJ45 Ethernet port. The display quality is pretty average. The viewing angles are great, but there is no touchscreen feature provided on Acer Swift 3. The overall performance of Acer Swift 3 is quite good as well, especially when it comes to gaming, but because of the HDD, you will feel lagging and slowness while doing multitasking. The fingerprint sensor provided is not good enough and it would be better if you do not rely on it so much. Acer Swift 3 is pretty slim and lightweight compared to other laptops in its segment. The battery life of Acer Swift 3 is super impressive, and it does not matter what kind of laptop user you are going to be happy with the battery performance of Acer Swift 3. The audio quality and loudness of the speakers of Acer Swift 3 is not good at all, and you will have to use the earphones most of the time whenever you would like to listen anything while using Acer Swift 3. Overall, Acer Swift 3 is one of the best laptops available in its price segment, and you must consider it especially because of the price, performance and the design. So that's all for now friends. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe the channel, press the bell icon to get the notification for future uploads, and I'll see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.